With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to God's channel. And that's right, it is still God's channel. And excuse the terrible mic quality, I only have my laptop at the moment. Anyway, it's been a while since I've actually kind of like just said how I feel, about life and all that junk. I did make a video, but I don't want to talk about that because it was really embarrassing. So we'll talk about other things, such as life and how I've felt, and that's very redundant, I just said that. Regardless, I've been feeling this deep sense of loneliness, all the people that I try and get involved with, you barely even talk anymore. And the reason behind that is more of like personal, I'm the kind of one who orchestrated it, and so I don't know why I'm exactly upset. However, regardless, I am upset because there are people that I really did feel invested with, and not being able to talk to them, it's almost hurtful in a sense. In a sense, it is hurtful because I really did like talking to them, but regardless, again, it was my decision, something that I did. I was the problem. And so I caught myself trying to go back and, try and fix and remedy all these things, just to end up being disappointed for even further. It even got to a sense like I started feeling these deep senses of depression. I started getting anxiety. I started being extremely self-conscious, and that's not like me. And so I decided to go ahead and pull back even further and decided just to be one of those guys who sits on the sidelines and watch other people, and their success and such. But more and more, it's eating me on the inside, just thinking about all these potential things I could be doing with the people that I consider very significant, that I care about. But the more I gaze from the outside, the more anxious I get, the more depressed, the more just all these feelings begin to build up. And so I think the best remedy is either to try and get that friendship back or to completely extinguish it. And honestly, at this point, I think it's better to extinguish it because I have gone to a point to where it's gonna be hard to bring back, and so I feel like there's no reason in trying. And this isn't because I don't consider the people that I hung out with significant. No, not at all. I wouldn't be depressed, I wouldn't be anxious if I didn't care about them to such a degree. However, I think my care is less godly and more humanically speaking, in that I care because it was a comfortable environment. It's something I was just unraveled in, and it was something that allowed me to really just not be who I should be. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and step out. I think one of the big things, I was reading one of Kingdom's tweets, which by the way, love your tweets, Kingdom, if you're watching that, this is. And one of the things he said is that sometimes you just need to unfollow, you just need to just completely remove yourself from a situation, especially if it's causing you depression. Because that's one of the things he quoted, was a guy who was saying, most of the time, the depression that we have, all the sadness that we see on social media, it's self-harming. We're doing it to ourselves. And so with that being said, I think it's about time to go ahead and pull back, to go ahead and vie for something a little bit more positive, especially with my current home situations. I've been so emotional lately, and I feel like it's rubbing off on my roommates, which is 100% unintentional because I don't act that way. I'm normally the kind of guy, I care, but I don't let things affect me, and it's just weird that I've come to this point. So God willing, we'll go ahead and step up, we'll do some good things. I still like playing games with people, but I don't want it to get to the point to where that sort of relationship is something that I rely on for my personality, for my well-being, and that's not me. So God willing, we'll step up, and more importantly, it will always be God willing. So thank y'all for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I am so sorry for this terrible mic quality. God bless.
The question is, have I learned anything about life?